Hello and welcome back to some Crusader Kings 2 with the Game of Thrones mods. We are in the middle of a quite disastrous war campaign against a 12-year-old girl. Her forces have, well, been beaten. We've defeated the army at least, but we have 2,050 Frey men. It's not enough to siege Harrenhal, so we're just going to fuck off home and get back to raising our enormous family. How many are there? There's 83 of us. There's 83 Freys. That doesn't include cousins of other dynasties, or I don't think it includes bastards. Oh yes, my brother is my rival as well, so we might try and get rid of him. He's got quite good intrigue, so we might see if we can remove him from the planet. His son Ryman is quite young, so I don't think it'll be an issue. Anyway, yeah, we're just going to move the army back, including the mercenaries. We need to save up some shekels here as well. Walder, my son, if he even is my son. My wife does not have a lover, so I'm assuming he's my son. I can't tell, the portrait's all generic, so father, father he calls, pulling my arm, pleading to play with him and his latest toy, completely oblivious to all the important work I'm in the middle of, such as war with House Baelish. Sometimes this kid didn't really be insufferable. I have the option to neglect my responsibilities for my son's sake, which will give him kindness, or I can neglect my son, in which case he'll likely gain the trait of cruel. I'm very busy, so this son of mine, go ahead and be cruel. Oh good, Moria the Meek, another relative of ours, has died, my great aunt, so a small private funeral will suffice. She's no one important. We'll just march our army home, see if we can get some of our vassals back under control maybe, because we have lost a few provinces here, Wickham and I think Chiltern. Anyway, let's put the men down, including the mercenaries. We don't need them so much. We do have the event-spawn troops, however. Okay, who's not under our direct control? Stilfen, distant relative of mine, married to another distant relative of mine. There's nothing I can do about him. It's he's in revolt. Wait, what? He's not in revolt. What is this nonsense? If he's in revolt, I'll be able to attack him. Right, what about you, Wickham? Again, the same with Wickham. We can't exactly get them under control. The war he's also at war with. I mean, she's at war with Butterwell. A useful ally. They have 2,000 odd men. They can't take Harrenhal. These 156 men, however, of Harry's can take back Lolliston, which we occupy. But I want to get several more men. Wait, why is my army even smaller? Where are all these men disappearing to? Oh, the mercenaries, of course. Yeah, we need... Our levy is ridiculously low. It's only 2,000 men here at the moment. We do have a harsh winter. So hopefully this harsh winter affects Harrenhal, yes, but not the levy. I mean, not the garrison. The garrison's what we need. Gone. Depleted. But still, we'll give it a go. We'll send for a maester while we're here as well. Hopefully we'll get our relative back. As for Tristan Rygo, we could ransom him. He is, however, still in the war, but I could use the ducats from the ransom, so we'll go ahead and send him off home. We have 4 more relatives to check the education on, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll send all the women to learn about their duty, and the boys will send back to martial school. Alvin, you can learn about the struggle of life. Tanessa, she can learn about her duty. And Serene can again learn about her duty. Very good. Actually available. We can send our son Walder into hiding. Why? Who's plotting to kill my dearest son? I will just leave him out. If he dies, he dies. I've got a daughter as a spare heir, and she's already got 5 children at the age of 24, so good for her. Oh wait, what? Jordan Rivers? Oh, she had a bastard. Who with? Ronald Withers. Of course, a son of Walder. They keep their cheating on each other with other relatives, of course. The finest of inbreeding. You're married to your cousin, cheat on him with your uncle. Brilliant. But she does have cancer, and her eldest son, Waylon, is only 7. Which I think is older than my son still. So even if my son dies, it's not the worst thing to ever happen in life. We do have a a chief general. I'm going to give it to my brother, Rival. He's the best man for the job, and it keeps him occupied. So we'll get him to train troops over to Grossing here. See if we can get some levy recruited as soon as possible. We need some more men on the field. As my court though, is there anywhere I can save money here? Who is not related? Or who hates me entirely? Lyanna Frey, Tywin Frey, they're both... Oh, Tywin's relatively useful. Jance Frey... No, that's not Jance Frey, that's my wife. We can't send her away. I mean, we could. No, we couldn't, never mind. Alton Frey, he's pretty useless, and he's old. So we might just send him off. Could grant him a knighthood. No, that's not. Ask him to leave. Where's asked to leave court? Seriously, let me kick this guy out the house. I want him gone. Okay, apparently you can't kick 60-year-olds out onto the street, so we'll keep him around a bit. Daffin is married to Tyler. I can leave, ask him to leave, and they're both useless. So we're gonna send Daffin out with his wife. Out, be homeless. We don't care. Waylon Frey, again pretty useless, so we're going to ask him to leave if I can. I can. Excellent. Get out of here, boy. Jonas Frey, again fucking useless. Married to a cousin, however, so let's say goodbye to two of our dearest relatives. That brings the court down a little bit. I should be paying for less food, which is important when you look at the whole White Walkers to the north thing. Who else is useless? Osmond? No, you're pretty useful as a general backup. Robert Frey, you are indeed useless, and so is your cousin wife, so we'll send him off. Where's he gone? Oh, he's gone to Riverrun, that's good. We can split the family between the two families. Lionel of Riverrun. It's a shame he won't team up with me on the Baelishes here. We could use a man of his ability, but I guess not. And we are going to raise up the vassal levy again. We're going to leave my personal ones to recoup our men. But we'll get these 288 men together. We'll march them over to Lolliston to keep the peace. It's the best way. We don't want them to retake the castle and start putting men inside of it, so we have to take it again. So we'll just send down these 200 odd men and occupy Lolliston. Oh shit, now there's 400 odd. No, that's Stormlander men. Good. Hopefully they leave. We don't want to have to interfere with Stormlander forces. Flement Brax would like to remarry after the death of his wife, my relative. We'll see what other relatives we got. Any other women in the court? 55-year-old. There you go. Mary Jane. Good man. Someone's got to take one for the team. What is this? A kinsman. Della Frey and Malwyn Frey have had another bastard fucking inbred Frey. So, teaching about struggle, but he can be called Ryman, sure, whatever. We're not really too fussed about the name of these. And of course, another relative has been born between my cousin Tywin Frey and my cousin Lyanna Frey, so good for him, he can be named Aemon. The problem with this huge family is it's just constant updates for this nonsense. At least I'm glad Sansa Stark hasn't marched her men south. She would be a pain in the arse to deal with. But the siege has been lifted. Our garrison in Lolliston has managed to hold 73 men. Hopefully we can get a few more men in there whilst the siege is lifted, but we can't send our 294 against his 319 just yet. You know, most of them are Stormlander forces. We can try and hold this crossing though. We'll try and hold Fieldstone. Got good defensive position, 3 good generals with Wendell, Walder and Ronald. And Sarah Frey is home. Why? Did I not send you away? Why are you here? We'll send her off to marry some other fool. She can marry Lord Foot, sure. Go marry that old man. Oh, excellent. The wait, who's fighting here? Is that 9 stars? It can't be 9 stars. It's the it's Tristan Ryger. Excellent. What is Tristan Ryger doing? He is attacking in the war for Edmure's claim of the Trident. Ooh. Relatively useful, but not entirely. Am I hostile to him? I am. We could not take his castle, and he can't take their castle, so he's in a bit of a stuck position, but at least he's taking down their numbers. These, however, are... I don't know who the fuck they are. They're not Freymen, so they can die for all we care. Right, where can we send these men? 400 odd men there, that's not enough. 300 men, we could raise another 50. We got 1,400 at the castle, we'll leave them though, because we need 4,000 men to besiege this. We're never going to get 4,000 men at this rate. Maybe eventually. What I need is allies, and the allies aren't coming, so there's not really much we can do here. Except maybe take that and get the war score to progress, because the war score is currently at... The 2 battles we lost is costing us 40 war score. Otherwise we're in a pretty good position. But we're never going to win until we take that. However, the castles are betraying them. They're both attacking in... You're attacking in Revolt. You're attacking in Edmund's Claim. So they're getting a lot weaker. All these vassals, they do have more men than me. So we're not the strongest guy on the table anymore. We could afford a fair few mercenaries, but not enough to besiege Harrenhal. We could, however, besiege Black Rush, but Black Rush isn't actually involved anymore ever. Where the fuck is involved? Is it just this? It really is just Harrenhal and Shoreham. So we should try and besiege Shoreham. We need 1,300 men to besiege Shoreham. We have that many. Okay, we're going to try and take Shoreham. I think that's the thing to do here. We'll get some mercenaries. So you'll tag along on this journey of ours. I'm not paying for 1,000 men. 135 hedge knights. It's not too many, but it is an increase. So I'll amass the men over at the... where's this? Fieldstone. I'll amass these men at Fieldstone, then we'll march on south. And it should give us more men than the other armies in the area. Which is an important thing. What is this? My daughter has died of cancer at the age of 25. That sucks. But I'd rather have her son for an heir than her, although I still do have my own son. But who knows if he'll make it to adulthood or not. Anyway, she can have a private funeral. We're not going to pay out too much. It's the middle of a war here. The bank is stretched. Little commander, Wendell Wet. Good for him. Shame it's not Olivar, but we'll have to send some more Freys to the wall when the wall is back. Ed Maria Frey would like an education. Would she really? Alright, we'll give her an education. We won't pay much for it though. Bare minimum. Right, 1,800 men. Not terribly many. But we'll take Wendell in charge with Walder and Mathis. And, oh shit, the Butterwell's already taken that. I still hold Lolliston, however. Oh shit, that's not what I meant. Let's not accidentally do that. Can we have my armies together again, please? Wendell, Ronald, and Walder. Good, they'll do. Send the men in. 1,831 men. Should be the biggest army in the area, but I'm not sure. No, Butterwells have 2,000. Atranta has 1,300. But the Butterwells aren't hostile. Only the Atrantans are, and they have 1,300. 1,300. So we have the biggest army that we are at least hostile to, but that's a shame, which means we can't take Shoreham. However, if the Butterwells were to join us in this siege, we might be able to besiege Harrenhal, which is the only thing in the way here at the moment. Everywhere else is besieged, it's just Harrenhal. We're 2,000 men shy. I can't afford 2,000 men. We can't get a loan. I could try and sell my artifacts, but the Lance of Walder is a family heirloom now. How much should we sell this for? 80 gold for the fine armor. It's not enough. It's close. It is close. Okay, sell the family armor. 80 gold. That's 233 gold, so we could afford in mercenaries 1,000 odd men, but that's not enough. However, the Atrantan army is coming up in there with the Butterwells. So ideally if I could get out of here, that would be perfect. Don't make me fight these fucking idiots. Alright, it might be about to fight these idiots. And it's not going terribly well. We just defeated their left flank, they defeated our central flank. And victory to us, of course! The glory of House Frey is unmatched in the battlefields. The House of Rygar, who I should have never released from jail, is no match for our superior breeding. Anyway, so we have 3,000 men here now. No, we don't. No, we don't. Where did the other army go? Come back here. Oh, they were counting the enemies, of course. Yes, we lost 300 men. That's a shame. We could siege Atranta while we're here, but it would be no benefit apart from financial. We are making money though. We could go home, release and re-raise. We'll be able to raise an extra 100 men and get a first 1,000 mercenaries, but we need 4,000, so it simply won't do. There's no point to it. It's yeah, it's not too good. We're in quite a stalemate, but at least the enemy has no army. Yes. The Stark forces could come down from north if Sansa is ever able to get away from these White Walkers. Her heir, however, is this here Lady Baelish. So that's another concern to be had. Oh, we'll just go home, as I first wanted to. I'm concerned about Lolliston, however. Oh no, there's 400 Frey men. Let's go kill them. Not Frey men. We are the Frey men. There's 400 Baelish men. Let's kill these stupid fuckers. But okay, we missed them. But we do have the biggest army in the area, so as long as we stay here, we won't give up the siege. But they are besieging Lolliston back. We don't want them to do that. Alright, let's go have a fight on Lolliston. I'm sure we can take them. Of course we can. The valor of House Frey is unmatched. Once more, so that keeps the Atrantans out of the picture for a little bit. Which is always well and useful, of course. But Jaime of Kingspire is over here causing us a bit of havoc at Harrenhal, so yeah, we're just going to go home. I'm finally going to do it, I'm going to go home. Our cousin Colma would like a new wife since the death of my daughter. Should we offer him another Frey, perhaps? We don't have any. Okay, well, marry as you please. I would give you another cousin, but it's not an option here right now. What is this? Water of Erenford Peasant Revolt. Fucking peasants. Goddamn peasants causing us stress again. The peasantry should be fighting for us, not against us. Yeah, it is a shame about this war, however, but I'm certain we'll be able to get it over. Get it over with soon enough. Need a new commander, however, so let's promote Alvin Frey. Alvin Frey, let's promote him into the army, shall we? Let's put down the forces while we're here. Oh, did I put down some mercenaries? No, I didn't have any mercenaries, of course. Let's just wait here for a fair bit. We'll put on full speed and we'll let the months go by and... Yeah, could you rot in jail, please? I don't need your stress right now. We'll let the bank balance go and we'll let the levies regroup, I should say. We won't march south until we can really get enough men to go after them. Problem is, though, it is a 4,000. Oh, good, she's declared incapable. Terrific government over there. I can't enforce demands, however, and I can't capture her. I can't kidnap her just yet, but we can have a look into it. Yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to kidnap this chick. It's a shame. Kidnap her, end the war, it'd be the best thing ever, really. What's this? Oh, Quellan Greyjoy's hatched a dragon. More fucking stress. What happened here? Why is there 18 men retreating? Oh good, Volon died. We can't have these Greyjoys having dragons. Worst thing would be... Worst thing for the world, these damn Greyjoys with dragons. You want to kill Walder? I need Walder right now. I hate him, and he's my rival, but what better option do we have for fixing the garrison and the levy here? Now we've made some progress. A little tiny bits. We've defeated some armies. We've kept the enemy in check. We're just going to have a bit of a break, get these men together, and then we'll march south again. And when we have 2,000 men, we can hire 1,500. So we're at 3,500. We need 4,000 plus. So we'll wait it out a bit, try and get the levy revamped a bit more, and then we'll head down south and besiege Harrenhal. Until then, that'll do for this episode. Look forward to see you guys next time. Goodbye.